Hi, I'm Corey Kafka, and the short story collection that I read was Monkeys by Susan Minot. In this story, the author focuses on the fact that this is a large family from a Catholic background. This allows the reader to somewhat put the text together and make more sense of what is going on because they know the history and the background of the family. Because Catholic families are so in touch with their religion, it seems odd that the father tends to stay back from their every Sunday ritual of going to church. Because of this, the children begin to wonder themselves if their dad is trying to just avoid them for any sort of reason, or if he just enjoys being alone or by himself. Usually, in a full family, the father is the one who leads the way to church and sets the example for the church goings. In this case, it sort of threatens this fact and puts the line of tradition that should be passed down to his children. Because he does not attend church with the family as he should, the role taking is taken over by the mother to take the kids to church every Sunday. Not only does the church scene go along with the history of the Catholic family, but the large traditional feast that they have every year on holidays also falls into this category as well. In this situation, the men of the family are the ones who are in charge of prayer and order when it comes to the tradition. If this was read during the time period that it was published, I believe that would be read with higher understanding, as well with the ability for the reader to compare their family with one in the short stories. The time that this was written was in the late 60s through the 70s. Examples of this consist of the ways that kids are brought up, as well as the customs the family follows. When read in today's time, the actions that are taken every Sunday as tradition for this family is more than likely not an every weekend occurrence for families of today's time and age. The mere fact that the parents of all these children are still together is something that seems to be a little odd and out of the ordinary for today's day and age. The divorce rate is so high today that it seems almost normal for families to be split up when it comes to the parents and the custody of the children, up until the time that the children move out of the house. This series of short stories is not so much portrayed as a historical scholarship, but more as a historical era. In this time period, it was more accepted than focused to be a heavy religious family who attends church regularly, as well as maintained as a stable home lifestyle.